Jai Gurudev, thank you for joining us today. Again, today we have with us an art of living expert and an officer of the Vedic Sansthan. And today's topic of discussion is Hanuman's consolation to Sita. It's a spiritual dialogue. So let's begin. So, what is the significance of the chapter where Hanuman consoles Sita in Sunder Kand? Yes, this moment is a masterpiece of emotional intelligence and divine communication. Hanuman offers reassurance to a deeply sorrowful Sita, not just through words, but by transmitting courage and faith. It reflects Shraddha or faith and Sankalpa or resolve, two qualities central to Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankarji's teachings. Like a skilled spiritual guide, Hanuman uplifts her mind from despair to hope, just as our courses use Sudarshan Kriya and wisdom to uplift people from depression to enthusiasm. Hanuman embodies seva, sensitivity, and strength, vital for every spiritual seeker. Now, how does Hanuman begin consoling Sita, and what can we learn from his approach? Yes, Hanuman doesn't rush. First, he assesses Sita's mental state from a distance. Then he praises Ram's glory softly, ensuring she feels safe and receptive. This is Viveka's spiritual discernment. We teach this in Sandhya Vandanam and Upanayanam rituals, which enhance patience and empathy. Hanuman's approach teaches Maunam or silence or mantra, Shakti and timing. When one chants the Hanuman Chalisa or participates in Anjaneya Homam, this subtle discernment awakens naturally. It's a lesson in divine counseling with perfect timing and spiritual intention. What key verses convey Hanuman's emotional and spiritual intelligence while speaking to Sita? Ramo Rajmani Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje. This verse radiates divine reassurance. Hanuman first glorifies Rama, creating a spiritual field around Sita. Drushta Mikchami Ramam Tvam Nitva Swargramashum. His expression, he expresses Ram's deep longing, showing empathy. These mantra uplift Sita's mental state from grief to joy in art of living. Similar energy shifts happen through Sudarshan Kriya, which awakens inner joy amidst struggle. Gurudev often says, the presence of the divine removes sorrow like light removes darkness. So, how do art of living techniques help internalize this moment of hope shared by Hanumana? So, Darshan Kriya, Padma Sadhana, and Sahat Samadhi meditation dissolve anxiety, just like Hanuman's words dissolve Sita's sorrow in Sanyam program of level 1 and level 2. Seekers are trained in silence, awareness, and intuitive listening. The same qualities Hanuman displayed reciting the Hanuman Chalisa activates the pranic field and strengthens his faith circuits in the mind. Rituals like Gayatri Japa and Trikal Sandhya bring clarity and strength in adversity. The mind becomes like Hanumana, clear, courageous, and compassionate. This chapter, when meditated upon, is like a mantra of mental healing. So, why is Hanuman's method of giving hope spiritually unique? According to the Vedas, Hanumana doesn't promise escape, he promises dharma, bhakti, and action. He doesn't offer pity, he instills power. This aligns with Vedic wisdom where Guru or Davaduta ignites a divine flame within the seeker. This is what Gurudev does. He uplifts not through sympathy, but by showing your inner strength. Hanumana reminds Sita of her true nature of Shakti. Similarly, our practices like Shakti Kriya, Yogasanas, and wisdom talks reconnect us with that inner power. Hope in Vedic tradition is not passive, it's a call to rise. Can you describe how Anjaneya Homam connects with this chapter's energy? Anjaneya Homam invokes Hanuman's grace, the very energy that consoled Sita. When fire rituals are performed with sacred mantras like Om Anjaneya Namaha, the mind becomes fearless. In this chapter, Hanuman becomes a bridge between Sita's sorrow and Ram's promise. The Homam burns impurities, both inner and outer, much like Hanuman's words burned away despair. Participants experience a rise in prana, clarity, and faith. Performing this Homam regularly or during Navami helps seekers internalize Hanuman's courage and devotion. It's a good idea to do Anjaneya Homam after Ram Tarak Homam on the occasion of Ram Navami. How can modern spiritual seekers apply Hanuman's consoling wisdom today? When someone feels lost or hopeless, remember Hanuman's method. Be calm, radiate positivity, and spark with love rooted in truth. Sudarshan Kriya helps regulate emotions, while Sahat Samadhi meditation helps listen to the heart. When you embody Hanuman's energy, you become a source of upliftment for others. Gurudev always says, your presence should bring comfort to others. Like Hanumana, we become healers not by preaching but by being. Let this chapter inspire seva, strength, and a commitment to be a divine instrument. What mantra or practice from this chapter would you recommend for daily inspiration? Chant Ramo Rajmani Sada Vijete Ramam Ramesham Bhaje, or recite the full Hanuman Chalisa. Also meditate on the image of Hanumana kneeling before Sita with humility and strength. Practice the morning Sandhya Vandanam with Gayatri Japa. These daily acts bring the strength of Hanumana into your mind. Let every breath carry devotion. You can chant Om Namah Shivaya in Gurudev's voice or do Ram meditation. Gurudev teaches that devotion is not weakness, it's the greatest strength. When you chant with love and awareness, you carry Hanuman's message in your heart always. Jai Gurudev.